tragic
of who turned out to be Lopez leaving the store with blood on her legs. Police say she wasn't identified until a tipster called in this week after seeing Lopez on the news. Documents say she was interviewed after her arrest, stating she came to the store after feeling sick at a party, gave birth in the bathroom, and flushed the toilet. Police allege she never attempted CPR or life-saving measures.
It's just tragic that it's played out the way that it has.
Something many feel could have been avoided for the baby's sake.
Just have to reach out and get, and look for resources. We do have options to help.
And at this point, Lopez is charged with felony tampering or fabricating physical evidence. No word on when she'll be back in Houston following her arrest again down on the border in Brownsville. Right now, the medical examiner's office has yet to release the cause of death for that baby.
Well, here we go. Now, that's a horrible story. And that story now, Fox 26 in Houston has the story where Houston woman sentenced in death of a baby girl left in a gas station toilet. Diva, you want to share that with us? Want to go to share that, read that story?
Well, first of all, let me give a shout out to my people, Diana Guadalupe Zavala Lopez. You can't leave out the other name. My inner Guadalupe is reaching out to her right now because I love me some Mexican food. But anyway, I digress. So, sad part about this whole thing is it's probably going to happen a lot more because of what the climate change and with the politics and everything and what they're trying to do. It's going to happen quite a bit more. So I'm going to get used to that, and so should you. She pled guilty to tampering with evidence, which is the human corpse, in connection with she delivered back in April of 2023. Now, surveillance footage showed her going into the bathroom where she gave birth and left the deceased infant. But here's the thing. I'm pulling my Judge Boyd out. So here's the thing. A lot of these girls that have had children or that are, a couple good tacos or whatever, and you're going to gain a little bit of weight. Huh? Yeah. So you got a couple tacos, and listen, I was just in Austin for 2.5 weeks, and I'm trying to tell you, I look like I might be pregnant because I ate every burrito and taco that came across my face. She said she didn't know she was pregnant. Okay. No. That's possible. And grown-ass women, I said it, grown-ass women have used the same excuse. My mic is giving me issues. Have used the same excuse. So
wow.
It could either be ignorance or just plain denial. And it could be a little bit of both, but it happens, and it's going to happen more and more when abortion is not going to be available, or you're having young people whose parents will kill them if they find out that they're pregnant, and the boy who got them pregnant. So I'm not surprised by this. My heart actually goes out to this young lady. She's got to go to prison. But here's another thing. If you're going to do it to one, I want you to send every last one of them to prison. That's not a place for prison. It's not like the one girl who had the baby and she buried the baby in the backyard. She knew what she was doing and made a makeshift memorial back there. Her daddy cutting grass and everything, and see the angel sitting by the tree. He don't even know what's going on, but she knew what was going on. She should serve time. This young lady, I'm not convinced that it was malicious intent. Yes, she should be punished, but it doesn't mean that she needs to go to prison. But my heart goes out to her, and I hope she gets the help that she needs because she's going to need therapy. You're giving birth in the bathroom. You do know that once you give birth.
Go ahead.
You finna.
I got a question for you.
You ain't never gave birth.
But,
I'm just saying.
Well, but go ahead.
But when you deliver a baby, It's just not hanging around in there. It's connected to your placenta. So it's the umbilical cord.
Thank you.
So and the sad part about that is, and you got to be extremely careful, these young ladies out there. Any young lady at the sound of my voice, please hear me. When you are doing these type things and you deliver in the bathroom, everything else, just forget about it and just let everybody know. Call the ambulance because you can bleed to death. The placenta is full of vessels. You can bleed to death and quite quickly. So I would not suggest, if you see that it's a baby, call 911. At this point, the damage is done. The damage is done, and the baby probably was exposed to alcohol or whatever. She said she was at a party. So, stranger things have happened.
Here's and you kind of answered the question, but let me show you what it says here in the record. The court record says she never attempted to check the infants for signs of life. She cleaned herself of blood and used a mop from outside to attempt to clean the restroom. She never attempted CPR or pulled the baby from the toilet. The 25-year-old, this wasn't a baby, a child, crashed and drove home. My issue is this. Again, I've never had a baby, but I got insurance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 children. But listen, I've never. But here's the thing about it.
Sure, he got a starting lineup. Oh, go ahead.
Like you said, the placenta. You got the umbilical cord. How did she cut the umbilical cord? In the bathroom.
And it's tough. It's tough. Like it's the consistency of it. It's tough. It's not. You have to cut it with something sharp. Did she go in the bathroom with something?
See, those are the things.
So many questions.
Yeah, that's the thing and I think that's why it was good that she was sentenced, because at some point she may not have known she was pregnant, but when that baby came out, it came out alive, we're presuming. So that way, okay, I'm having a baby, this baby's alive, but to just leave it in the toilet?
I don't think she should do time in a prison. I think that she maybe do house arrest or attend counseling and classes. I do not believe. But one thing that is sticking very, very close to the forefront of my brain is she used the mop from outside the door. I had a question.
Yeah,
was she gonna let them know that she used they mop? Because now when he go to mop, spill on aisle 3, he got baby contents all over.
Well, I'm assuming the restroom was one of those outside gas station bathrooms, because how you gonna walk through the store? Well, no, she didn't walk in the store.
No, she was in the store.
That's right. She walked in the store.
But my thing is, she put it back in the bucket and dipped. And he in there clean up on aisle 3.
Hot meat in there wondering what's going on. Huh?
Anyway. I swear we need to be separated. But I'm just saying, y'all, my cousin is my best friend because he gets my ugliness, my foolishness. But I'm saying that's nasty.
Rasul, what's going on in here? What's going on here?
Okay.
We're starting.
Oh, Jesus.
It's good to have you back. But anyway.
So it's a wonder. But you know what? It's Brownsville is right there at the border. All kinds of foolishness going on. And what I'm gonna need every convenience store in the area to check your bucket and your mop. So clean up on aisle 3. It's not a placenta puddle. You don't want those problems in your life.
No, you don't want that to happen. That is not something to happen in your. And then wait. Let's go a little further.
Roll it back.
Let's go a little further. It said after she did all of that, she still went to the party. Now,
come on, Guadalupe.
Come on, now you didn't even go home and bathe.
She ain't bathe. Ladies and gentlemen, that is a BAZE. You hear me?
That's why they say in the country. She didn't bathe.
So she don't, and that's another thing. She could bleed out at the party.
Yeah.
These girls,
you
know, she was
just drain it.
The cha-cha slide, and then everybody gonna be sliding over placenta puddles. You know, it was some good Mexican music there too. I should have went.
Good food, but don't you think somebody would have smelled her? No, I'm not trying to be gross. Blood smells.
No, nobody smelled her. Have you been around a You know, I'm finna say, you know, when the little bus pull up at the convenience store when they're coming out the field from picking stuff. Have you ever smelled them people when they were?
They smell like outside.
Right. They're very ripe.
12:30 in the morning, but right. That's what I'm saying. So somebody would, I don't know. But it's sad. But you know, you may be right. Sometimes prison isn't always
the answer.
You can become a recidivist and you can come back out. Some people don't get reformed; they get refined with their crimes. But she definitely is going to need some counseling, some therapy.
Because you got to teach her that you can't do that. There's a reason why you can't do that.
Yeah. And I wonder now this is Texas. So Texas, I don't know if they will. Well, yeah. But now you made a comment about not being able to have an abortion. No, abortion's not bad. Abortion's not bad. It's left up to each state. So
right, it's up to each state, but it has a lot to do with a lot of men trying to worry about my innards and what I do with my innards. You understand me? You don't have a breast, a tit, a nipple. You don't have a uterus, an ovarian.
Right. That's why it goes back to the states, and men are not the only politicians. So men and women elect their elected officials that's going to vote and legislate what.
And 9 times out of 10, if it's a female that's going to get, because whole dusty behind, they ain't got no kids, and I don't have any kids, but I will still fight for abortion rights because it's my hoo-hoo, not yours.
Right. I don't have one, so
yeah. Praise the Lord. Is there an applause button?
It went off. But listen, but it's really sad. But
if you did.
But if you know what, here's the thing about it. If she being down there by the border, right there at the border, she may have been illegal and got scared.
Could.
Thought she got arrested, she was going to get deported. So that's why she freaked out. She still should have gone home and bathed, but nonetheless. But
it's the bathing what's bothering you. It is the bathing that is bothering you.
I believe so, because if she already went we'll say at least 36 weeks or so, and had the baby, didn't know it, she's pregnant. As much as a woman's body goes through all these different changes to each trimester, and she didn't know that, she definitely needs some education, some therapy, in whatever case, because otherwise,
They said she drove home.
She even drove home to come. No, she drove to the party, but yeah. But she could have been on board.
The 25-year-old left the gas station and drove home.
Okay. So maybe she did bathe.
But you're right. Maybe because of the proximity.
She left the party.
She left the party. Correct. Maybe the proximity of where she is from is a huge indicator that she doesn't have the education, or she was afraid of what law enforcement will do, because that's the majority of those people. They're undocumented.
Brownsville is very loaded with tens of thousands of illegal.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So, okay, well, I can get the fear. Now, we don't get into politics too much on here, but the new guy that's going to be over the border, Tom Holman, he is planning on starting ground zero in New York and in Chicago. I think the legals that they're starting off with the legals that are criminals that are in prisons and jail that already committed crime. They're going to start them first. Then they're going to next on the list. So now I've already, as a side note, you were saying this is going to continue to happen. Maybe it won't to a large degree, because it's been reported that some people are already starting to self-deport. Let me go for this.
Oh, they like, before they send me, let me just dip. Because
Yeah,
okay, I was unaware of that. Really?
Yeah, because one of the first executive orders that's planned on being signed is on January 20th at 12:01 will be to begin the process. So, and the New York mayor, who has about 100,000 illegals in there, they've been taken care of. New York City Mayor Eric Adams, the black brother, he's already said that he will assist. Now, the Chicago mayor said he's gonna fight it, but all the blacks in Chicago are mad with him because they've been taking all the funds for the inner city and using it to house the illegals and feed the illegals. So there's going to be some type of come January 20th, about 4:00 in the afternoon. There's going to be some drama going on. So, but let's say a prayer for this young lady. All jokes aside, because clearly something's wrong. Something's
not connecting. Correct.
Yeah,
correct.
Yeah, it's not connected. And so put your comments down below. I'll be interested to see what you have to say about this. And and see what the Diva said. You heard me say she did go home, so I stand corrected. She went home and took a bath.
That's right. She went home and washed. She went home and bathed.
She needed soap.
It's and looking at the picture of her, it looked like her midsection was quite bulbous, if you will. So maybe she just had you and I be going back and forth with these words. Maybe she just thought she'd had one or two.
I don't know, but if she doesn't know, that means she's gonna be on Maury if she would have kept the baby, because
ain't Maury dead?
See, she's not a small girl. She's not a big girl either.
No, she thicker than a Snicker. So she's look like she kind of big bone like me. So yeah. So poor thing. I think Maury Povich died, Dana.
He did? No.
Oh no. Let me Google it, because you sure he married to Connie Chung.
Yeah, now Connie Chung looked like she did, but he's not.
Ooh, now you need to pray about that.
Woo! Listen, thanks for tuning in right now. We'll be right back. We'll be right back with more of Real Talk with the RN Diva Christmas special. This is Pastor Robert of the RN Diva. We'll be right back.